Today's video is on the white skirt tetra. These fish are sold at PetSmart and Petco. It's been that way for quite some time. They're sort of like one of the staple fish, the go-to generic tetra that a lot of the big local fish stores and big chain stores sell, and that's why they're popular. You know, they look cool. They kind of get like a veiled tail when they get bigger. They're real beautiful tetras, and I do have them in a tank. I'm gonna flip the cam here in a second, but just general care. They're just tropical community fish. You're gonna need a heater if you're setting up a tank from scratch. I like to touch base on this because maybe you just got fish, or you're planning to get fish like today, and you need to know what to do. Essentially, you're gonna need a tank. If you're doing only tetras, I would say a 20-gallon tank. You could probably throw like 5 white skirt tetras in there, maybe some guppies, any generic community tropical fish, you know, like gouramis, not betas, gouramis, guppies, platies, mollies. A lot of South American cichlids will work, like firemouths, severums, like middle of the road aggressiveness. You know, they're like in the middle range. They can the only aggression they're probably going to have is when they're nipping at each other and kind of chasing each other, and you'll find that some of them do get some fin nippage. That's when one of them bites on the other. You know, tetras need to form like a hierarchy, and once they figure it out in their new scenario, which is your tank, it'll even itself out. And the 2 worst things you have to fear when taking care of tetras, like I said about in some of my other tetra videos, acclimating them, getting them home, is really dangerous because you know, tetras get scared very easily. You'll commonly see them like bolt around in the tank when something happens, or you walk by, you open a door, etc. They're timid fish, you know, and they're prone to water temperature change and just water change, large drastic water changes in general. So the biggest things I fear: getting them home, acclimating them, and when you're doing water changes, you know, make sure when you're doing a water change, the water temperature going in is the same temperature of your tank and dechlorinator. You know, these aren't cichlids. They're not gonna like, cichlids are so tough, you know, and they're sturdy fish. Tetras aren't as sturdy, and you gotta be aware of that. They're beautiful fish, a lot like the silver dollar. They're kind of like a dinner plate. You know, they're thin, they're flat, super fast. Chances are other fish aren't even gonna be able to catch them. Like, that's why silver dollars, they're closely related to the tetra, by the way. Same with piranhas and stuff. It's like the same genus. So that's why silver dollars can be kept with predator fish like Oscars and stuff, because silver dollars are so fast, the other fish can't catch them to eat them. So I'm gonna quit babbling here. Let's flip the cam. White skirt tetras, beautiful fish. They're omnivores. Let's just quickly go through this. 20-gallon minimum. Get a good filter. A filter where you can reuse the filter pad. If you throw away the filter pad and buy a new one, chances are your filter sucks. I don't advise using those kind of filters. Even the penguin filters they're good filters, but get rid of the disposable cartridges and just use like a foam pad in there. I have videos on that, or comment, I'll hook you up. That's the best way to do it. Reusable filter pads are the best because the bacteria grows in there, and you want to keep that. That's what's holding your tank together. That is the best stuff on the planet for fish aquariums. Okay, I got off topic there on a tangent. It's hot in the fish room today. My piranhas are stressed out. I got the light off. I just redecorated this tank. I'm not super ecstatic about it. Okay, white skirt tetras. Sorry, I get distracted really easily. Tropical fish, so you're gonna need a heater, a decent hang on the back filter, or a canister if you're to that level. 20-gallon minimum. I would advise bigger, because bigger is better. Omnivores, Get a quality food. I advise omega-1 flakes specifically for these fish. They love them. I'll throw a link in the description box to the omega-1 flakes. Water changes. Get yourself a water changer. Get used to changing the water probably like once every week, maybe 2 weeks. Tetras have a really small bioload. That's what makes them awesome. So, okay, it's been 5 minutes. I'm gonna flip the cam and show you guys some white skirts. Alright, so here you guys go. You can finally see some white skirt tetras. And as you can see, these fish look pretty cool. They kind of have like a elongated body, like a silver dollar or a piranha. These fish are closely related in the tetra family. And I also forgot to mention that these fish prefer to be in groups, you know, like schooling. So if you could get more of them, that's going to be better, because they just feel more secure in groups, and when they get insecure, they kind of flock together with each other to a certain area to hide, and when doing actions, they wait upon the next person or the next fish to do them. So yeah, beautiful fish, awesome fish, white skirt tetra, pretty easy to take care of. Alright guys, if you have any questions, hit up the comments. I will do videos on your questions. Alright, awesome. I'm out.